Yesterday in my video blog, I said that a lot of people have fixation about hudud and the do's and don'ts. And suddenly, when somebody give a new perspective to talk about what is more important is their job. And this SMS purportedly claimed that there will be a loss of 1.2 million jobs. After that, I didn't realize that I have a lot of people telling me that I'm wrong. Why? Because then you must consider that in totality, the loss of job if Pakatan Rakyat comes to power, and not just hudud. And they talk about the minimum wage of 1,001, and this also applied to foreign workers. In Malaysia, whether we like it or not, foreign worker is part of our labor landscape. They are here. And their numbers varies from about 2.5 million to 3 million people. So if the minimum wage of 1,001 applied also to foreign workers, one can imagine the impact on a lot of industry in this country, from construction to oil palm, plantation, manufacturing, domestic helpers, small-scale industry, hawkers. So the only way, if you want to implement 1,001 minimum wage, is to raise the cost of production. And that means all the products will go up. And this will cause an inflation. Beside all this, because of the increase in cost of production, a lot of SME has to close down. And whether you like it or not, the SME provides about 4 to 5 million jobs out of a labor force of 13 million in our country. And these are the jobs in jeopardy. The other thing that people alerted me was closing down the toll. If you close down the toll, you don't need people to manage the toll. And there are 27 major toll in this country that will provide jobs. The whole toll ecosystem would support easily 50,000 people, or even more, I don't know, to be honest. Then you talk about abolishing PT-PTN. A lot of private education centers are dependent on PT-PTN for students. And if these loans are removed, a lot of PT-PTN would also face closure. And there are easily about, big and small, 500 over of them in this country. And they provide important employment, not just as a place for study, but the supporting services of these educational centers. Clerk, administrative officer, accountant, financial, and that is another huge number that will be affected. So friend, I was wrong when I say it's 1.2. A lot of people pointed out I was too conservative. The figure in fact is higher if you take into consideration that if they come into power, Pakatan Rakyat, and they want to fulfill all these promises. So please do consider this implication even before you vote. Thank you.